Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where it is 6.5 years after the last episode, because I have time skipped to 1920, because Update 17 came out as I was recording the previous episode. So, that means a whole new set of ships to build, and probably a fairly lengthy peace episode. But that's just the way of it. If I can get them modernised. Yeah, I thought I might be able to. So we have the Battlecruiser 3. Interesting. We have the Dreadnought 4, the Dreadnought 5, and the modernised. Now the modernised is definitely where I want to be going. If I can. They're chunky ships. I'll be maxing out our shipyard capacity, but that is quite a nice hull. How many towers do we get? Oh, they're British ones. Okay. Go with a cheaper one? No. I don't like... This one has the funny angle on the back. This is going to be really... I might need the longer ones to do this. I might need a bigger shipyard. Possibly. I'll keep going, though. Maybe we can make a good ship out of this. Maybe. I think I'll have to go triples, though. Centre of mass. Oh yeah, they did say there was a centre of mass thing. Where is it? Someone mentioned it in chat. I can't see it. Ah, here it is. Here. Yeah. Okay, there's a little centre of mass ball. Very nice. It does look like an N3G3. I don't know why that is bullying, according to Automod Robo. Apologies for that. Yeah. Yeah, guns. Ooh, phew. They're lozenge guns, those 14s. Look at those 16-inch. That's a nice model. I like that. No, it's going to have to be 14s. It's going to have to be disgusting lozenge 14s. It's my least favourite gun model in the game, I think. But that's what I've got to work with. Really? Yeah, I think not. Yeah, that design, that type of design could work. Angry eyebrows. Yeah, that is a super. I don't know if that's a new model, or just I haven't seen it before. But that is a gorgeous gun model. Definitely try and use that in the future. Right, what have we got? Second. Oh yeah, there is all Mark 3s apart from the 2-inch. Get some 2-inch singles in. Yeah, we could. What about 5-inch dual guns? Could probably fit a few of those, right? Yeah, we could. 4-inch is probably going to be better, though. Oh, what? It says you fit. Boo. But let's go with yeah, smattering of 4-inch, and then I think 2-inch singles. Weirdly. Might be a good option. Yeah, there we go. Go with that. Right. Standard oil. Thank goodness for that. Don't have geared 2 turbines, which is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Cripple 4 armour. Ooh, very nice. Oh my. All or nothing schemes as well. Goodness me. Italy rocking some pretty cool techs. What do we got here? TNT 3. Tube powder. Heavy ballistics. And I'm going to put that on base fuse for now. I'll come back to the HE shell choice in a minute. Goes semi-auto loaders. Electro-hydro turrets. Quizzes 4 rangefinder. Ooh, this is a nice ship. RDF as well. Lots of toys. Right. 77 smoke to play with. Could just go with one of those. I think that's fine. And let's see how fast we can get you to go. Pretty much any speed I like. But 30 knots is perfectly acceptable. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to do... Like, ships end up what they end up at. Don't you worry. I like 30 knots tends to be a... That's like a sweet spot speed for me on a battleship. That's really nice. Okay, let's look at guns next. So what are these? 14-inch 63s. The rate of fire is a little bit too slow for my liking. 0.83 rounds a minute. Yeah. I'm actually going to make these shorter. I know making guns shorter is not what most people think of. Oh, I thought they said they'd fix that. Just a second. I'm going to have to do this on rate of fire then. Mind you, they did say it was for multiple guns. Maybe if I just have the one gun, it'll show me the caliber change. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, with a 60, it gets down to 9.95 round. So I think I'm going to go 55s if I can. Yeah, 1.16 rounds per minute. That's acceptable. And the 4-inch guns, they're 36s. So I'm just going to make them super long. These things. Oh, it does actually update it. Makes them 43s. How about make them 40s? That seems to just be the main guns that are having that issue. Interesting. There you go. 4-inch 40s and 2-inch 50s would be okay. Maybe 55s then. There you go. 2-inch 55s. 1.1 inch. I could do. I tend not to mess around with the gun calibers unless I have a particular reason to. I'm pretty happy with that gun, to be honest. A 14-inch 55, that's quite long, historically speaking. Right, I said I wanted to look at their HE pen. Okay, their HE pen on this gun with the base fuse, right, is enough to blow up a destroyer at pretty much any range. So 3-inch effective is what I'm looking for, right? So I think I could potentially go high capacity HE shells. No, that's too little. That is too little. What about nose fuse? Nose fuse looks good to me. That means they'll be able to blow up destroyers very easily. But what about 4-inch? No. I need to be looking at the secondaries, don't I? Yeah, base. Yeah, I'm going to stick with base fuse. Changed my mind. Changed my mind. Right. Armour. Now, 14-inch guns. 14-inch guns. I think I'm probably going to go 16. 8, 16. With a 14-7, the same armor scheme I used before. Now, these are all or nothing ships, technically. That doesn't mean I couldn't use a distributed scheme, because I've got the weight to do it. 3.5, 3.5, and 16. That's a pretty well armoured ship. Especially when I get to the inner layers, because we could have a 3.5, 1.5, 1.5, 2 layers of 1.5, 1.2. And then we could have an inner belt layer, 7, 3.5, 1.5. Ooh, that is a tough. That is a tough ship. That is a tough ship. I'm just thinking, though, it might be worth reducing the 4.5 belt a bit to get something else. But I would like some more operational range. I'd like more. Well, more bulk is not essential, but it would be nice. Yeah, what if I go 3.5 and 3.5? That would save quite a bit of weight. I can throw that onto a range upgrade and a bulkheads upgrade. No, just a range. But I can make it a spacious crew quarters. And I have spare displacement. Can I get it under 48,000 tons? Be nice. And make it cheaper as well. Yes, I did see the comment in chat about upgrades. Ooh. 48,010 ton limit, and we're on 47,804. So we have spare weight. We can do some upgrades later. It's 100 million this ship, though. It's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Just need to do some finessing with the offset. Yes, John Craig, update 17 has just dropped, and I am on update 17. Fortunately, I was prepared for it. Right, weight offset of 1.5. I don't think. I can bring that in a little bit. Thank you, Raphael, for the follow. I'm not going to try and pronounce the second bit. I hope that's okay. In fact, come forward just a smidge. I know this is making the ship heavier, but that is the luxury of having a bit of spare weight at the end to balance. There we go. The Ecole Vittorioso. I think the Vittorioso. I'll get rid of the Ecole bit. That sounds a bit French. The Vittorioso, 100 million. That is a good price for a 30-knot ship with decent protection and, yeah, 9 14-inch guns. Not bad for 1920. Yeah, hopefully she'll do well. Right, we'll save that design. And let's move on to the next one. Battle cruiser. Now, do I really need a battle cruiser? Do I really need a battle cruiser? What's it giving me? 33,000 tons. Does have some decent towers. I could put those 16s on it. Might actually fit on this hull a bit better. Yeah, I know. I could. It's just Do I have a suspicion I'm going to get more battlecruiser hulls very soon. Now, if I was to follow standard practice, I would have this with 6 14-inch guns, which is very underwhelming. But possibly having it with those 16s. They are really cool looking. I'm just going to I might not build this ship, so please don't get attached to it. Let me see how fast we can make it go. For now, 60. Probably get away with one of those. Doesn't fit. 6 smoke. See, it has to go well above 30 knots for it to be really worth it for me. No, she's going to be doing 30 knots. So it's just going to be a cheaper battleship, this particular ship. Mind you, I could reduce beam and draft. How much are we getting up to then? 32 knots. Okay, that could potentially be interesting. Let's complete the design idea. Yeah, that looks better. Oops. 1648. What's her rate of fire? Terrible. That's the problem. That's an absolutely shockingly rubbish rate of fire. Even with semi-auto loaders, that's not going to get much better. No. It's tempting, but not with Mark 1 guns. I don't think it makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm not going to build a battlecruiser. Not yet. Not yet. What have we got? Armored cruiser. Oh, these are the same ones that we had in... same ones we had in the 1910 start. Wow, okay. Might be able to make something of the large armoured cruiser. We do have better engine techs. That's exactly 0 smoke. Yeah, these things are not going to be fast. Yeah, this is the same problem we had in the 1910 start. So no heavy cruisers either. And fuck me, we have the same the same light cruiser hulls. It's just going to be a scout cruiser. Oh man. Okay. Elven Bravo. Hello. 12-inch. Yeah. See, now 12-inch guns might be useful, especially now that we don't have a heavy cruiser. So that's a good idea. I might come back to that. Yeah, I might come back to that idea. I might have a look at yeah, maybe a battlecruiser with 12-inch guns. But really, I want a new hull and I want better gun models. We might just have battleships and light cruisers. Yeah, this is the awkward hull of awkwardness with the boats. Tell you what, if I make the beam 0, yeah, that helps. That helps. Okay. Smoke. Can I go for 2? 16 smoke interference or 1. 1 is better. Look at that. It's just not good engine efficiency. Gonna reduce. Hold on. What's the minimum beam I can get away with? Yeah, about there. Got it -7. Tell you what, if I do have a little bit of smoke, get her up to 31, 32 knots. Okay, that is acceptable. Now then, no, I don't like it's forced boil. Like, look what happens if you go forced boil. It's like, look, yeah, you get more funnel cap, but you get way more smoke interference. Way more. So you can't. You have to reduce the amount of funnels you get. So I tend to find forced is not. I prefer balanced over forced. From it's just for the type of ships I built, better. Ooh, interesting. I think maybe 6-inch guns for this. Could go 7s though. Nah, 6. 6, I think. Hello there, Delta Bravo. First time catching your stream. Oh, amazing. Thank you very much. I'm glad I'm able to offer some comfort from the horrors of studying. 6 dual gun fit on there? It does. Those fucking boats. Maybe we can make the ship shorter. It doesn't need to be that long. Go for the short one. Boats are going to get in the way again, aren't they? If something like that, because those ones will disappear, or they don't. Yeah, there they go. They disappear. I'm going to have to shift everything forwards. But that could work. Yeah, silent service. I'll warn you, if you do that, I might ignore it. Because I still need to be able to play the game and record things. I don't always necessarily do the ban and in-game actions. That looks good, but is horribly unbalanced somehow. Maybe we can balance you out with... Yeah, because the tipping point is actually here on this hull, apparently. You'd expect it to be further back. And I can move these guns back, of course. Something like that. It's a bit better. And then I'd like to get 2-inch guns in. Because they were proven pretty effective. But they don't want to fit. The 3-inch guns are smaller. Maybe torpedo launchers on the back. the update makes torps carp. I'm assuming you mean crap. I mean, it's better to have them and not need them. What? It doesn't let you put them down there. Never mind then. Can I get a 6-inch gun there? I can. Yeah, maybe. I can. It won't super fire here though. But maybe I can fix that. Shoot. No, I can't. Maybe could have increased the draft, though. I'm just having a quick look. No. Gives me an halfway offset, which is not the worst thing in the world. We should be able to fix that pretty easily. I'm just not sure I'm a fan. I'd rather have... Yes, maybe a 2-inch double gun? No, it gives me a huge 4-way offset. Damn, this is a tricky hole to balance. We'll go with a gun. We'll go with the 6-inch gun. Yes, this one is a V turret. Can't super fire backwards, but sometimes you have to make unpleasant sacrifices. Oh, wow. Yeah, never mind the torpedoes. Right, let's get the rest of the ship built. Yeah, TNT, tube powder, heavy, ballistic 2. But let's have a look at your HE pen. An inch with high capacity shells. That's not good enough. Those will blow up destroyers quite happily at close-ish range. Like a soft cap. Means destroyers within about 5,000 meters will probably get splattered by HE. Might go with soft capped on these. Standard ratio. Semi-auto, electro-hydro, coincidence, hydrophone, RDF, gone overweight. I can increase displacement without changing the length. There we go. This is a very small cruiser, 5,000 tons. Admiral Obvious, that's a funny one. Sure. I will put the timer on. For an hour, I think not. Now then. Armouring. Oh, and guns. 6-inch 47s. Let's make them 6-inch 50s. 4.63 rounds per minute. That's acceptable. Yeah. Armour them up a little bit. 6-inch main belt, please. Let's go for a 3-inch deck. Splinter protection. 3-inch, 4.5 belt, 6-inch on the tower. Inner, let's go 3, 1.5, 1.5 again. No, 1.2. Okay, an inner deck of 1.5, a 0.1 and a 0.1, I think. Will be fine. We've got a little bit of displacement to play around with, but I don't think it's enough to get anything. Oh, spacious crew quarters. There you go. Very nice. What would you say was the best ship? Oh, god damn it. Silent service. That was mean. Oh, damn it. I'll restart the timer. Now you know what the word was that was banned. Cancel. Start. Rude. So, yeah, I think this is an alright little cruiser. Got a bit of an aft weight offset. Should be able to fix that relatively easily. There we go. Perfectly balanced. A bit pitchy. 10 million apiece. Not too bad. Now, I did have a name these were going to be called. Which is from a previous... street. But there we go. The Regina Elena. I think that was the request. Pretty sure. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Okay, save those. And a destroyer. Destroyer 4. Ooh, armed towers. Fun. Oh, and these come with the enhanced dual funnels. 30 smoke. I'll get the big one. Right, what gun fits in there? 5-inch? Wow, really? Damn. Could go 5s. Oh, damn, look at that. 4-inch gun has double the rate of fire. I think a 4-inch is kind of the sweet spot at the moment. They're 34s. Make them 40s. 10 rounds a minute. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ah, I can't fit it up in the armed tower though. What fits up there? 3. So I'd like to use 4-inch guns. But it might make more sense to use 3-inch guns. Because I can utilise the space a bit better. Tell you what, let's go for 3.9-inch. Cheat. Okay, 11 rounds. 11.7 rounds a minute. That'll do. I don't normally use the 0.9 nonsense, but I think in this case it works. Couple guns up the front. See, look how front heavy this thing is. Crazy. And then I think just use that as the bar bit. And then rear fire, and then put some torpedo launchers on. Quadruple. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I think I can balance it from there. Yeah, they can, apparently. Fire over the shield. I mean, this one, it just clips through the shield, so... Now then... reduced ammo because you're never firing enough with a destroyer. Base fuse is okay. I think I'm going to go soft cap. Just because it gives me 3.5 inch of pen. That's, I can say ship again now. At 3.5 inch, 3.5 inch at 1,000 meters, and 2.9 at 2.5. So a typical engagement range for destroyers, we should be able to go through the armor on any destroyer, even with the HE shells. So that is very nice. Let's get 20-inch torpedoes, single shot, semi-auto loaders, anti-dinks, radar finding. Didn't even do reduce beam or draft on this. Right. How fast are you going to go? Ship is overweight. Should be able to reduce beam and draft. Should also mean I can get up to 38 knots. Yeah, I could probably go faster if I wanted. All the way up to 40? Wow. Okay. Suits me. Right. Armour. Yes, please. Yes, an armoured brick. Good. Nope. Get many. And spacious. Of course. Oh, Robert, come on. Okay, so that's all right. That's all right. I think we have enough firepower. I think we have enough. Definitely have enough speed. We have got enough protection. Just need to balance the thing. Twins? I don't think I need to make them twins. Like, I think they'll be alright. Go for that. Move the funnel back a little bit. Move the tower back. Got this weird gap. I wonder. That makes the ship overweight. Of course it does. Aha! Yeah, we'll put the torpedo launchers there. Ah, there we go. Wow, they're more they're more expensive than the cruisers. Oops. Well, that's the price you pay for speed, I suppose. Yeah, And we've got a little bit of displacement left for potential upgrades in the future. Bit of a weird one. And only 3. Only 3. Yeah, I could do a 12-inch battlecruiser, but nah. Really, what we need is heavy cruiser designs. I can't remember. I think you actually get them in here. Or is it cruiser design? I can't remember. And there's one of them. Anyway, not prepared to assign tech priorities yet. Politics should be finances, right? All the monies. Okay. How big are navies? France is 38 ships. Austria-Hungary is 48. And Germans and the British have 70. How many can we afford? We've got $1 billion? Okay. I'm thinking maybe 8 of these. It's quite an investment. But I think 8. And then, yeah, 10 of these. 100 million, well, a million's worth. And the rest on destroyers. Yeah, another 8. Okay. That's fine. Then, of course, I have to rebalance my budget. But once I start the campaign, it should fix it. Right, start. Yeah. Tech budget back to not quite full. Okay. A little bit under. Alright, and it's just going to be in turn for a bit. We only have 26 vessels in our fleet, but I think that's fine. We're neutral with everybody. We're not the smallest economy in Europe. That's nice. We are actually ahead of France. That's very good news. And actually not far off the Austro-Hungarians. Okay. Yes, Alerik, absolutely. Shipyard expansion, definitely a thing. Although, you know, we can build 50,000 ton, nearly 50,000 ton ships, which is plenty. Like, genuinely, you don't need enormously massive things. It's just, it's expensive. So we'll see how much it costs, and then we'll start it. We can always start it if and when a war breaks out. Oh, please tell me you're not crashing on building ships. That would make me sad. Oh, I think you might have done. Sometimes... oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording. Right, crash fixed. And we're back. Relations are improving. That's very nice. And we can max out our tech budget. Nearly. Oh, do you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to max it out. Yeah, more improving relations. What? do we have a good enough economy to support a war? Yes. It's actually a good option. Though this one is even better. So I don't have to spend naval prestige to do this. I get extra GDP, reduce unrest. Yeah, we're going to go for this one. What war? We've beaten them. We beat them up 7 years ago. They're not gonna do anything. Oh dear. I think I'll go for this one. We will express my concern through diplomatic channels and demand that the people... Wow, tooltip. We have thermoelectric drives. Okay. Yes, our budget's a little bit underwhelming now, but I think we can get back to it. We can get it back soon enough, because our GDP growth, yeah, up to 10%, which is very nice. I don't actually know, but you kind of want to keep your unrest at around 0 if you can. I think it. I'm not sure, but I think it does affect your GDP growth. The more unrest you get. Advanced prop shaft, anti-torpedo 4. Very nice. How are relations looking? Actually, okay. Pretty neutral. France, not so much. Jesus, France. Tokokaraka, hello! Nice to see you again. Oh, Ken, I should give you a shout out before I bloody forget. I'm sure people who watch my channel have been over to you a few times, but perhaps not. Italy and Britain plus, and Austria-Hungary. Nobody likes Austria-Hungary. What are you doing, Austria-Hungary? Now this one, I don't have much naval prestige, but it might... no, I can't risk it going negative. I think I'm going to have to go with this one. Yeah, it's the Germans. Sure. Ooh, Mark 4 3-inch guns. Very nice. Advanced bursting charges as well. Hello there, Woolly-Mouth 256. Well, I'll do my usual. I'll do my usual kind of thing, playing as Italy, and try and kind of thread the needle of filthy neutrality for a bit, because it lets us unlock techs, it lets us build our economy, and you know, we can get going. I don't really want the negative relations, so we'll just say that submarines are pointless. Now, I wish it told you the monthly cost here, but I can work it out. Hold on. 208 divided by 24 is 8 million a month. That's a bit expensive. 26 divided by 6, that is 4 million a month. So I can't afford that, but at least I know kind of the ballpark figure I'm looking for on the monthly balance. We'll build a war chest instead. Yeah. update 16 was good, but update 17 so far, I mean, I haven't done much on it, but those patch notes are promising. It seems to be playing okay, apart from that one crash we had. East Coast of Australia, hello. International conference. We can get an injection of money. essentially for free, and 1 naval prestige. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Government wishes to demonstrate a power by conducting naval exercise close to the French Empire's waters. That is a bad plan. And give me more money. No, I don't want to do that one. Mind you, that one's just bad. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go for this one. Give me more money. And also don't do it. What do the British discover? 7 centerline large turrets. Oh my goodness, they can build the Agincourt. Lucky. Whoa! Britain and German Empire. -8. What? Refuse. Absolutely not. I'm not sailing any ships anyway, so it's just the... Oh yeah, it's this fleet. This has pissed the British off. But also they can F themselves. Now, let's see what are we getting? Arc welding, improved sloped armor, Mark II 15s. It's pretty nice. Air gyro. All right. Can almost afford to start upgrading the shipyard. A regatta. We can afford it. Yes, we'll take part. Stereoscopic 4. Rangefinder. How's things looking? Yeah, we're still pretty neutral. Very close to war between France and Austria-Hungary, which is funny. Keep an eye down here. Might see something. Yeah, going to Blackpool. Something like that. Hello, the rogue, the Iroey rogue. Don't prioritise single developments. No, I tend not to. I'll show you why. Station 1. So let's say here, big guns. You can see this is 9 months, right? If I drop priority down, you see what happens here? Yeah, this goes down significantly, but everything else goes up. You can see here with armor forging, it goes up. And if I do 2, it gets worse every time you do it. So if you prioritize 3 techs, everything else is going to go slowly. So I tend to use them very selectively when I know I want to rush a particular tech. Otherwise, I'm perfectly happy letting all the techs progress equally. Right, I think we can afford 6 months of shipyard expansion. Give us another 2,500-ish tons, putting us just over 50,000, which is nice. Yeah, we can just about afford it. Good. If we design a battlecruiser, could you build 2 of them and name them Romulus and Remus? Oh, now that is a good name. That is a good name. I will write that down. Class of 2, Romulus and Remus. Very nice. Combat ability of the fleet. I think we're pretty good. Give us more money. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Arc building. Okay, cool. We don't need to increase the naval budget at the moment. What I'd like though are new battlecruiser designs, and I think that comes out of. I don't know if it comes out of cruiser design because it does sometimes, or hull strengthening. Yeah, cruiser design has the battle cruiser hulls. Interesting. What's this we're getting? Quadruple turrets. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, so in 1890, you're quite right. You might want to throw down some priorities, like on rangefinders. But once you get them, consider taking it off and letting all the techs go, because they are all useful. There are no bad techs. Well, actually there are, but that's because they don't function. Not because they will be bad. Demands the construction of an additional battleship, and they'll give us 400 million to do it. But for unrest, we have enough. So I have to spend naval prestige for that, though. Or I can just tell them to shut up, which is definitely good. Shut up. Oh my, okay. War, but not involving us. France and Austria-Hungary have gone to war. Although it seems like we are taking the Austro-Hungarian side, and so are the Germans, and the British are taking the French side. But this gives us a look at the French fleet. Oxygen torpedo. I hate torpedoes. I'm not spending on text. So these ones down here, these ones obviously don't do anything at the moment. And it'd be interesting if there was a deprioritize option. I might actually use that. Deprioritize. I don't know. Once you get to 21-inch torpedoes, like, don't worry about this so much. Right. What have they got? The Austro-Hungarians have 12 battleships, a battle cruiser, 31 heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers, and 9 destroyers. Alright. France has 5 battleships and a battle cruiser, so our fleet, we outnumber them in capital ships. That's very good. We don't match them in light cruisers, but we don't have a shabby number. We've got 8 destroyers, not too bad, but our lack of heavy cruisers, battle cruisers, that's something we need to address. It's definitely something we need to address, and I think that means cruiser designs, to be honest. Want more cruiser design, want more hulls. Hey there, Svipple. 31 CAs. I mean, they're probably terrible, because they don't have access to the modern heavy cruiser hulls yet. Mind you, Austria-Hungary do have that nice little mini dreadnought, but it'll probably be quite slow. We have a similar hull. It just, I can't make it go at a sensible speed. But it is good to know. We definitely do want something that is going to be able to kind of wreck cruisers and the like. Industrial sector. I better not interfere in the government's financial policy, because it's +2 GDP, which is very nice. And yeah, it doesn't give me a new hull. Or at least so it says. It's always worth checking. Yeah, we want Ferraris, exactly. So these are the hulls I have. I've got this one, but it's slow. You can't make it go above about 25 knots. Without it being full of smoke. We do have this. The Battlecruiser 3. It's just, I know that's quite an old hull at this point. We are getting the Mark II 15s in a minute. Well, in a few months. Yeah, 12-inch guns could be interesting on this. 12-inch guns have such good stats. Insane. Although, yeah, I'm still tempted to do something with those 16s, but Mark 1s, just no. Just no, it's not right. You've got to be careful in a campaign. Going and spitting out ships, because, you're stuck with them for quite a long time. The mini dreadnoughts. Yeah, the small dreadnought hull. Ah, yes, definitely. But sadly, we don't get access to it. country's economy is booming. And we could use extra funds. But we could just keep boosting the economy. Yes, please. Because I want the Italian economy... Yeah, look at that. Growth. 16%. Wow, Germany, 19%. That's crazy. But yeah, we want to keep our GDP going up. Because we might be able to overtake Austria-Hungary, given that they're in a war. Because their growth is gonna go down quite a bit. Looks like Austria-Hungary is getting the better of the war so far. What is the best light cruiser class in real life? I honestly don't know enough about light cruiser design to say. I mean, towns are good. Hell, most of them are all right. Even the Atlantis are pretty cool. The large light cruiser, yes, of course. Yes, you can. You can refit old designs for sure. Marshall Islands. The French have sent a fleet in order to enforce their own puppet. Should we interfere? Can spy on them, send a full division, or just ignore it. We should probably keep an eye. We can afford it. Air gyroscope. All right. Yeah. Get the nails good. Destroyer design. Oh, we get the modern destroyer, so we can build a new destroyer next month. Which will probably be on 3-inch guns. Which is maybe sounds weird, but yeah, 3-inch guns seems to be good. Alliance is a silly gun, I love them. Yeah. Oh, good night, Silent Service. Thank you for dropping by. Immediate ambush to the French. The French. Let's kill the French. Guys, calm down. Jesus. Actually, that's a good option. Yes, we're ready. We need to provoke them. See, I don't need to reduce unrest at the moment. Yeah, I'm going for this one. Yes, we're ready. Beat the French any day of the week. Especially as they seem to have lost about 20 ships. Industrialists are impressed by our navy. No, don't donate it to the poor, but do invest the money. Thank you. Modern destroyers. Lovely. Right. I would like to get another section of this going. I'm just going to do another 6 months. Well... how much is that? 86. Divided by 12. That's 7 million. I can't afford that. What about a 9-month building program? That's 6 million a month. I want to be able to build the damn destroyers. Let's just go for another 6 months. Add another little bit. Let's get into design. Yeah, the French are just being terrible, which is hilarious. Right. Standard destroyer. Let's go. Usual setup. Something like that. We can get the large barbette tower if we want. But, let's have a look. Wow, smoke only 27? How fast can we go on a big funnel? Yeah, they're not going to be as fast. Can I get away with 2 smalls? Yes, I can. It's only 1.8 smoke. That might mean I can push them to the 40 knots that the other ships, the other destroyer class was at. Okay. Now, guns. Yeah, I think it makes sense to go with 3-inch again. Because of those Mark IVs. Go for duels this time. And what happens if I pump them up? Really? 34 cal? That's tiny caliber. Rate of fire goes down to 9 rounds a minute. That's still okay. What happens if I just keep them as regular 3-inch guns? About 3.5. Yeah, go for 3.5. Go for 3.5 inch. Oh wow, 4-way offset. It's crazy far forward on this ship. Oh, it's because I haven't added any guns on the back. Still pretty far forward. Right, this is one with depth charges. So, put those on a barbette so they can fire over. Might put the torpedoes here. Not sure. Not sure. Right, let's get the rest of the ship built. Oh yeah, I hadn't upgraded the loading. Okay. Maybe I can go all the way to 3.9 then. Yeah, there we go. That was the problem. Sonar. So it's an ASW destroyer. Reduce shells. Jupiter. TNT. Heavy. Capitalistic 2. And soft cap? Soft cap. Yes. I think this could work. I need a torpedo launcher. I suspect that's gonna... it's not super heavy. Fit a quad. Reduced 20-inch. It's just balancing is going to be an issue. At least the ship, I think, kind of should have an halfway offset. At this point. Well, this tower is very big. I'm just going with that one. It's not that much smaller, but it does also let me bring in a couple of 2-inch guns, which I can make tiny little guns if I want. I should be able to fit 2 of them then. Go. Little 1.1-inch guns. 30 rounds a minute. Oh my. Torpedoes back, and then we should be able to move this back. There we go. We'll do fine balancing later. So I need to sort the armour out. Yeah, armour is not going to be a lot. It's not going to be as armoured as the other one. the Giuseppe, Missouri, these Dardos, but they'll be not too far off. Muttering to myself. Don't mind me. I think maybe I could shorten the belt a bit. But that then gives me an weight offset issue. Just trying to save some weight, but I don't think there's any point. There. Balanced. Reduce pitch. Best way to reduce pitch is to put more of the ship in the middle. Like it's very difficult to get your pitch down on a destroyer. It's a small thing, but yeah, the longer the ship and the more concentrated you can make your superstructure and guns and stuff, the better. So like if you could get everything in this box, then the ship would have way less pitch. Yeah, I could maybe try and shove a gun in here, but I think this is fine. Genuinely, they are actually slightly cheaper. I think. No, they're not. They're more expensive. Of course they are. Right, we have 8 currently. 8 destroyers. How much are these a month to build? 2.6 million. Okay, well, let's get 1 under construction then. How long do they take? 7 months. Okay, we'll do them in series then. Yep, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Wow. I wish you could see the results of these battles. I mean, without, obsessively checking here, but it just seemed like the Austro-Hungarians have the upper hand. I seem to remember the French had more ships than that. Game, don't you dare crash. Yeah, they are. It's because they're going so fast. We're paying for that speed. If I reduce the speed a little bit, they wouldn't be so expensive. If you go for like a 36 to 38 knots on a DD, tends to be enough. Yeah, but I think the new ships is an issue. Yeah, I think it is. I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll be back in a second. I'm going to get myself a drink as well. Yes, indeed, the technical difficulties are fixed. Game fixed itself. Pretty much as soon as I stop the recording, actually. Which is kind of typical. And now it's going to do it again the next turn, isn't it? I don't know if the devs are watching this. Sometimes they watch my videos. Building new ships or update missions, as it will appear on Twitch to you guys. Put a progress bar on or something. That would be really helpful. Just so that we know the game's not whether the game's crashed again or prepares the slide. Excuse me. The press accuses me and my staff for delays and disruption of ship construction. This is slander. This is absolute slander. However, I don't want the reduction in GDP. I could spend the money and then conduct an investigation, or I could just blame it on politicians, which is probably what I'm going to do. We got quad turrets, 15-inch Mark IIs. 15-inch Mark IIs. What do they look like? Oh, they're the boring ones. Okay, fair enough. Wow, France doing a lot of refits, a lot of battles as well going on. France, Jesus, France. Do I consider the French an adversary? Well, not really, because they're pathetic. There's going to be no war. Who would dare take on Italy, right? Is a funny one. Mad Crow Lad, hello, thank you very much for joining. Italy, 1920 start, which is a continuation of my 1900 and 1910 starts. Do I want? You know what? Yeah, sure. France is a potential adversary. They are at war with the Austro-Hungarians, after all. Okay, they're losing, but still. Oh yeah, we're going to end up at war with France. Okay. I can't afford to add another destroyer to the build program yet, but we're only 4 months away. Building new ships. Okay. During a state dinner in the British Empire, heated discussion. Of course, the ambassador was right to defend our country's rights. So no. If you're playing the beta version, the problem is every time they release, well, not every time, but frequently when they're releasing updates to the beta, it will reset your save because they fix bugs. But if you try to play with an old save, it won't work. So what I've been doing is I've been playing and skipping 10 years when I lose my save, rather than just going, well, that's the campaign over, I'm not going to bother. But no, if you start in 1890, once 106 is finished, and it's on the live branch, and they're not going to reset saves, and that's it. You just play right the way through to 1950. Recent financial crisis has decreased tax income. Oh dear. Ask the ministers to cut their own appetites and salaries. I love this option, it's such a good one. We can invest. Yes, fuck it. Stupid ministers. It's their fault. Oh dear. Austro-Hungarians are spending too much money. And some ship parts. Although, come on, cruiser design. What are we getting? Not what I want. Oh, hello. Modern battleships. Now that is interesting. Now, if I'm getting modern battleships, I really want Mark III. I'm going to prioritize big guns in that case, if we're getting a new battleship hull. So, Rose, that's a good question. The way I understand it is, if you build a pre-dreadnought battleship in 1890, you can refit them endlessly, I believe. However, after a certain point, you won't be able to build any new ones, but the game will never force you to scrap it. You can, but I don't think you're ever forced to. So yeah, you could keep a ship throughout the entire campaign. In theory. Yes, gas turbine. Although you don't get ironclads in the 1890 start. Of course, they're a little bit more advanced than ironclads. Probably, I don't know. Oh, no. Game fixed itself. The French Empire have increased their naval budget. I'd rather invest it. Yeah, invest. Keep that GDP growth going. We finished another bit of expansion. I'm going to order up some more destroyers. I'm going to order... how much are they? Yeah, how much have we got? 5 million? Yeah, I'm going to order 2. One of them's going to finish in a minute. And then I'll put that back into shipyards. Yeah, we're not far off going to war. But Jesus Christ, France might end up at war with Germany as well. Agitate the French. Yeah, well, we could do, actually. We could pounce on them. You know what? That's not a bad idea, Admiral Obvious. The French are clearly unhinged. So maybe we should do that. Because I think we're in a good point. We can definitely beat the French. I think their huge numbers have been reduced by the Austrians for us. What are the British up to? They've thrown away the designs of the Agamemnon class battleship from 1916, including their 1921 refits. Interesting. The French are already agitated. Game. Come on. Yes, I think the French do have some hulls they call ironclads, just because they're weird. I think the game's alright. I think the British are building something. Game. Can't tell. No, you're fine. You haven't crashed. Just building something. Yeah, it's definitely... The AI is definitely thinking about something. Rather significant. Who knows? I mean, the AI design process can be very quick, but it can also be quite... It can also take some time if the AI is having trouble with it. Yeah, seems to still be working. Working away. I'll get myself a snack. But yes, if we antagonize the French, and I think, well, pressure them into war, because you know their fleet is severely degraded. It's small. It's going to be smaller than ours soon, and if we aim to take Corsica and Tunisia off them, that would be very good. Come on, game. I'm going to pause the recording because there's nothing happening. But hopefully the game won't crash. Campaign was just stuck. Right. Do we have any battleships over here? Yes, we do. Let's move to Sicilia. Just moving the battleships mainly. Just gonna blob them up. And then we're gonna go and piss the French off. Or the game's going to get stuck on building new ships again. Yeah. Refuse. We have super heavy shells. Oh, fun. Fun stuff. And we're just going to park 8 battleships off your coast. Should send some escorts as well, shouldn't I? Right. Shouldn't send that light cruiser. Send those light cruisers. And send those light cruisers as well, would you? There's a light cruiser there too. Now, if that doesn't piss them off, I don't know what will. Really? No tension from that? That's insane. Right. Someone from Germany, I've never heard of him. I will refrain from commenting. Or, no, I think he's an outstanding officer. I'm sure he is. How's that not pissing the French off? No. Yeah, we could go see if we can piss them off by moving them over there. Nope. Constructing warships for third countries. I do want that, but it does give me plus relations with France, which is a bit weird. Why are you okay with this? This should be pissing you off. Shouldn't it? Well, that's how it worked. Go shell. Well, shell would just be like declaring war directly. But, yeah, why am I not getting tension increase? That seems very strange. I did initially, and now it's stopped. Right, well, Mark II 16-inch guns. Okay, we'll leave this on. I want Mark III somethings. Yeah, my relations are -90 with France. That's pretty down bad. I can afford to lay down a couple more destroyers. And I think I can afford to build some more shipyards. 9 million a month. 208 divided by 24. Yeah. Just give me really big ones. Really big ships. Oh, and now my monthly balance has gone down again. Oh, of course, because I'm moving the ships out to sea. Our spy's been caught. Right, what going to give me the word? There we go. Celebrate our agent's success publicly with full press coverage. Yes, hero. Celebration. Yeah. How is this not pissing them off though? I don't get it. Come on, France. Get annoyed with me. Try moving them to the North Atlantic. I mean, I guess I could. Building new ships. Go. There we go. No need. No need. We should gather the press, announce that we are mobilizing our forces to prepare for war. Yes, good. Should we invest in the French shipyards? Probably not. Yes, war. Right. That's going to drive France and Britain close together. but it's going to drive France and Germany further apart. And we have 21-inch torpedoes. Very nice. And we have a big old fleet sitting there. I wonder if we can block off these. They shouldn't have too much in there. And just move over a little light task force. Something like that. Wow, monthly balance plus 100 million. Yes, they're just throwing money at us. But I don't actually think we need to spend a huge amount of it. I don't know where the war tab has gone. It seems to have disappeared. It should come back in a minute though. The French only have the 26 ships. But this is when we can build up a huge war chest. Wow, France. Just refitted the whole pile of light cruisers. Building new ships. It's on your screen. It says update missions. Interesting. Come on, get. Oh dear. Oh no. Right, fix yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. All right. I think it was the Austro-Hungarians doing things. An alliance is possible. Yeah, no, they want money. I can afford it, but no. Yeah, trying to take advantage of our goodwill. No. No, we'll fight the French by ourselves. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't have my little task force going down here anymore. Because I had to reload the game. Yeah, I wish you could directly order ships to do a port strike. That would be very nice. Double war! Some fights. Good. Got a bit of tension between Britain and France in the Irish Sea. Oh dear. Well, that's an interesting fight. Let's have a look at you. The Jupar, a Verdun class destroyer. 3 5.1-inch guns, 31 knots, so much slower than our ships. Our light cruisers can catch up to it. And 8 torpedo tubes. All right. Jesus. Right. Shipper 3, Shipper 2. Oops. That's not what I meant to press. You can go normal and screen for them. You go normal and screen for them. There we go. Right. Let's go. To the west. Let's have a look at these cruisers. They don't look bad, actually. Interested to see how they perform. They're only about half the displacement of a... There is a good intermission slide. They're only about half the displacement of what you'd expect from a light cruiser. They're only 5,000 tons, but they are at least a bit more modern than what I think a lot of the AIs will have. We'll have to see, though. And then we have our destroyers zipping around. Are they all the same, actually? No, they're not. We have both classes out in force. Enemy in sight. Ooh, close as well. It's not a bad destroyer, I suppose, for France. We'll be throwing a lot of firepower her way, though. What's the range? 3.4? It's accuracy like 12%. That's not bad. Oof. Crew on our ships, well, I've been absolutely throwing money at that, so we have veteran crews. Pretty sure all the ships have veteran crews. Yeah. And I think the French ship had a seasoned crew. Oh dear. Goodbye to your torpedoes. It's less than ideal for them. Oh, she scored one hit. There you go. And just as I hope, those HE shells are more than capable of punching through the armour on that destroyer and doing huge amounts of damage. Yeah, they scored a single hit. It's not a good start for you, France. It's really not. Yeah. And a convoy attack. You get to see one of the light cruisers as well, with cadets on board. Oh boy. 2 twin 7-inch guns, 6 single 7-inch guns, 6 twin 4-inch guns, and 6 3.5-inch guns. And what is this thing? What is it? I must see this ship. What have you built, France? Oh my word, it's one of those. Yes, amazing. Right. I think again we have both classes of destroyer. Yes, we do. There they are. Oh yeah, that's the cruiser. I kind of want to go for the transports if I can. You're allowed to fire torpedoes at it though. It's firing torpedoes at us. How rude. I don't think the torpedoes are going to bother us anymore. And unlike the 1910 campaigns, because I have the RDF, I might just be able to find the damn transports this time. Well, once those torpedoes are out of the way. Poor cruiser is actually taking a fair bit of damage. Oh, I can see why. It's armoured more like a destroyer. That's not good for it. Ow! How did that happen? Is that a friendly torp? No, it was a light cruiser one. Must have fired some more and I wasn't aware of it. It's annoying. You detach. What happened to you? You also took a torpedo. Come on, guys. Try and save those ships. Whoa, where are you going? Yeah, there's the transport. Not anymore. Good. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think. What is their torpedo speed? 44 knots. So yeah, we are 4 knots off their torpedo speed. Bloody hell! Look at the damage that cruiser is taking. Oh, Twitchyknees! Thank you very much for bits. So try and dodge these torps. There we go. Lovely stuff. Find another one. Can't see it though. Might have just detonated. That's a very old hull, yeah. Well, this is the problem with the 1920 start, is that a lot of the cruisers, hulls that you have access to are really, really old. Like they're the pre-dreadnought stuff. You don't have the modern light cruisers and the modern heavy cruisers. Right, he's got no torpedoes left. much is that thing? 20 million? Bloody hell. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce that. Itrulot? Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Apologies. What I find funny is I don't think the French have hit once with their guns. No, they haven't. All those guns on that ship and they haven't hit once. Look at that accuracy. Fucking awful. Guns of different barrels penalty. Target fast speed penalty. Hull stability penalty. Jesus. Bad weather as well. Guys, Jakie, would you? Oh, never mind, it sank anyway. Cruiser research rapidly gets you real cruisers, though. Yes, yes, and we'll definitely want to get cruisers in. Oh, some pass family, thank you. Okay, well, that's a good opening to the war. I think I'll end the episode here, and I will see you again next time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.